All right, friends. We're going to do it like this. Yeah, I was just thinking about this logistically. There are folks behind you that can't see, so as much as we love you real up close, either scoot back or take a seat right here so that the folks that are seated in our special area can see the stage. Thank you so much. I know we was just like, wah, wah, wah. We have a lot of people to thank for this, but a few folks want to say a few words. Let's first welcome up Noddle Company's president, Jay Noddle, to the podium to welcome you all to the event. Give a round of applause, please.
Welcome to Sarvin Village, everybody. Or should I say, Crawford Nation! Bud, you are truly an inspiration to all of us. Your humility, your dedication, your sense of community all lead to your success. So we're here to send you off in a big, big way. And everyone, on September 13th, we're gonna have 2 wins, and they're both gonna be 42. Coach, that's 6 touchdowns. Go Big Red and go Crawford.
Let's give a round of applause to Jay Noddle. Representing Mayor John Ewing's office is Chief of Staff Thomas Warren. He previously served as Mayor Gene Stothard's Chief of Staff, as well as the President/Chief Executive Officer at the Urban League of Nebraska. Please welcome Thomas Warren.
Thank you. Good evening, Omaha. As you mentioned, my name is Thomas Warren. I have the pleasure of representing our new mayor, John Ewing Jr. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here tonight. But before I give my remarks, I will tell you that I was down in Kansas City last night, Coach, and I couldn't have been more prouder of our Nebraska Cornhuskers. Coach, I would tell you I've been watching the Huskers since the 70s, since the days of Johnny the Jet Rogers, and I haven't seen a team that was better coached, that the players absolutely performed their hearts out and made plays down the stretch. That last play with Malcolm Hartzog, I'm an old football guy, and I know a playmaker when I see one. He made a hell of a play, so Coach, congratulations. As Terrence Bud Crawford knows, I'm a football guy. And I've known Terrence since he was 10 years old. I recall when Terrence played with the North Omaha Bears in the Little League football program. He was a hell of a player. And I tell you, Coach, he was a hell of a defensive back. And he probably could have suited up for the Huskers. And I had a conversation with Terrence earlier, because I'm a North Omaha guy too, as well as our mayor. John Ewing is a North Omaha guy. And some of you may have known, I've known John since we were 6 years old. And I was sharing with Terrence that his uncle, DeArthur Davis, all right, DeArthur, and so you can probably verify this. DeArthur and our new mayor, John Ewing, and I, we all attended first grade together at Lothrop Elementary School. And I tell you, every time I see DeArthur, he is so proud of you. And proud of you not just for being the greatest fighter in the world, but by being a family man. And I see your kids out here. I love it when I see your kids. You know, I volunteer with track and field, and your little daughter, Lele. And I have to share the story of, you guys may have seen it, when she was running the 200-meter dash and ran out of her shoes. Went back, picked her shoes up, and won the race. And now we're not talking about an 800, we're not talking about a 400, we're talking about a 200-meter dash. So Lele, I know you have those genes as well. And so as I mentioned, I'm here on behalf of Mayor John Ewing and the city of Omaha, and I want the entire city to raise the roof for one of our own, a homegrown talent, following a legacy of athletic greatness. And I'm thinking of 24th and Glory. How many of you read the book, 24th and Glory? All right? Talk about athletes that come from North Omaha. Bob Gibson, Gail Sayers, Bob Boozer, Johnny the Jet Rogers, Marlon Briscoe, Ron Boone, Roger Sayers, and now Terrence Bud Crawford, and the list goes on and on. Bud, you stand on the shoulders of the proud athletes that came before you and the proud stars that will come who will stand on your shoulders one day. The city has recognized your greatness in and outside the ring, thinking of the charitable work that you've done with B&B Sports Academy and with your trips to Africa. The city of Omaha has given you a key, has named a street after you, a day for you, and we held that parade. But tonight we gather to lift up our voices and our hearts. We put our full weight behind yours and wish you power in both hands, power in both stances, power in your feet and power in your fist, your mind, and most of all, your heart. We give you, Bud, our collective power. And in this moment, you represent the best of the best, and you carry not just the name of Bud Crawford to the world stage, but Omaha's name. We'll be watching, we'll be cheering for you, and we can't wait for you to bring that belt back to Omaha. So, Bud, we'll be there with you in Vegas. I'm looking forward to it, and my prediction is that Bud will come back the undisputed champion of the United States. I'm sorry, of the world.
Make some noise for Thomas Warren. And let's get it one time for Team Crawford. So we were just talking about that Kansas City game last night that the Huskers played and won against Cincy. And I was in Kansas City. I drove back early this morning, and when I tell you, when Bud let the Cornhuskers out against Colorado, you already knew that we was gonna win. It was instant, am I right? Yeah. So right now, we welcome a special guest. We have Nebraska head football coach Matt Rule joining us. Please give him a big round of applause as he comes to the stage.
DJ Mr. Soul.
Trust yourself and trust your trainer. When Bud walks in that ring, as he said, he don't see nobody else but him. And I don't see nobody else but us.
What's up, Omaha? I said, what's up, Omaha? Man, thank you for letting me come over from Lincoln to spend a little time with you. That was a great day, Bud. That was a great day. You know, I got a lot of respect for Coach Prime. And I knew he was going to come to Lincoln, and I said to myself, man, I got to win this game. So I looked down at my phone. I was like, who can I call? And when Bud answered the phone, it was already written. It was already over. When the pound-for-pound king shows up, there ain't no choice but to win the game. We got some of our players out there. That's the love that we feel for Bud Crawford. It was a close game last night, and I called timeout, 4th and 7, on the last drive. A lot of people want to know what I said. You know, hey, should we play this? Should we play that? I called the defense up. I said, guys, listen, we got to win this game. I'm going to see Bud tomorrow. And if I show up with an L, he's going to beat the you-know-what out of me. Boys looked me in the eye and said, Coach, we got it. Here we are with a win. But most importantly, inspiration for the best of the best. See, when he showed up last year, to support our team, to support our fans, to support our state, like he's been doing forever, like he does with the young kids in the community, like he does in every part of his life. He showed us what it means to be a Nebraskan, what it means to be a Husker, what it means to be great, to not be satisfied, to just say, you know what, I'm the best, to have a legacy of being someone that no one else can be. He's the best of the best, and yet he takes on challenge after challenge after challenge. In a day and age where everybody just wants to post what they did, he said, watch out what I do next. That's why I love this man. That's why I'm so grateful to be here, just to touch the greatness that he is. And man, I can't wait for September 13th. We're going to get our game over fast. You guys better get that game over. I'm looking at my players. You guys better get that game over fast, because we got something special happening that night. History happening that night. and every one of you guys is a part of it. I'm a small part of it. And every day I walk into that locker room, I talk to my team. I know that they know what it looks like. Not because of me, but because of all the great Huskers. But they can look at someone they see every day. The one, the only, Bud Crawford, our friend. Go, Bud.
Let's give another round of applause to Matt Rule. And our Huskers did win last night in KC, in Arrowhead. Can our Huskers stand up real quick? If you played last night and won, stand up. Let's give them a round of applause. Representing for real for the state of Nebraska. Thank you. Now, Omaha, listen, you ain't got to wait until September 13th or travel to Las Vegas to see some great boxing. B&B Promotion and RC's Boxing Promotions are hosting an event tomorrow. That's August 30th at the Complex in Lincoln. 3 B&B fighters will be on tomorrow night's card. Let's give them a round of applause as I say their name. Ali Taha, Alan Banduro, and Jose Camacho will all be competing tomorrow night, so make sure you check them out. And that's not all. There are 3 more B&B fighters that are competing on the Crawford Canelo card out in Las Vegas, and we want to introduce them to you, so you gotta get loud, Omaha. First up, competing on the first night of the bouts on September 11th in Las Vegas, Jamar Talley. Jamar opens the action in a cruiserweight bout against Isaiah Thompson at the Fountain Blue Live on DAZN. Jamar comes. Come on stage, man. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Let's give him a round of applause. Also, an Omaha native, a former U.S. Army athlete and super middleweight contender, Stephen So Cold Nelson. Stephen will be taking on Reiko Santana in a preliminary round action, which you can catch on the WWE or TKO YouTube pages. And competing on the main Netflix card on September 13th, WBA and WBC ranked contender Lester Martinez. Lester will challenge WBC interim super middleweight title contender Christian Mbili in his 20th professional bout in Las Vegas. Let's hear it, Omaha, for Jamar, Stephen, and Lester. Make sure you check out all 3 of these guys before Mr. Crawford steps into the ring. Okay, so it's easy to see that Omaha's B&B boxing stable is growing by the day, and it's no secret as to why. Brian Bo-Mac McIntyre. Hey. Coach Bo-Mac. Let's give Coach Bo-Mac a round of applause. Come on, Omaha. He and his phenomenal team of coaches have been there with Terrence from the very beginning. But off the jokes that Bo-Mac has known him since before he was born. And the 3-man team of Bo-Mac, Esau, and Red have not only guided Terrence to the top of the boxing world, but have become one of the most sought-after boxing teams in the entire sport. Let's give them a round of applause. Come on. Named Trainer of the Year by the Boxing Writers Association, Bo-Mac has worked with numerous champions, prospects, and contenders, and they all receive his unique guidance, care, and knowledge. Omaha, for real, put your hands together and please welcome Bud Crawford's head trainer, Omaha's own, Brian Bo-Mac McIntyre.
All right, y'all. Hey, y'all forgot Bernie the boxer. He's right there. That's one of the coaches too. He didn't know, but yeah, he keep things live in camp. Listen, man, Bud, I'm proud of you, Steven, Lester, all the fighters up here. Y'all know, man, we worked our ass off for this one, and we about to go up, and we about to show out. Everybody is well prepared. Trust me. But I want to turn it up a little bit. When I say what time is it, y'all gonna say, what time? What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? Make sure y'all watch that Netflix special.
Make some noise, Omaha, for your head coach of Team Crawford, Bowman. All right, Omaha. And last but certainly not least, he is the top pound-for-pound boxer in the world. And with each accolade he adds to his Hall of Fame resume, he adds another piece of history to his indelible legacy. He won his first title at 135 pounds and earned undisputed championships at 140 and 147 pounds, culminating in a masterpiece performance in his victory over the formerly undefeated Errol Spence in 2023. Bud moved up to 154 pounds in the summer of 2024, adding a world title in his fourth weight division with his 41st professional victory. Yet no challenge is too big for Bud. He's now moving up 2 more weight classes to the super middleweight division to challenge his fellow generational great in Canelo Alvarez on September 13th. He is chasing yet another piece of history in a 3rd undisputed championship and a world title in a 5th weight division. Omaha, make some noise. He doesn't just inspire us with what he does in the ring. No matter how successful Bud has become, he is always proudly called Omaha home and is always poured into his beloved hometown. He created the B&B Sports Academy with Bomac, providing a safe space for the kids in North Omaha, and he and his team continue to add elements for the kids there to make it their own and make it bigger and better. He is our hometown champion. Omaha, let's make some noise for Terrence Crawford!
Hey, listen. I just want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming out, supporting me and the squad, the team. Hey, what more can I say? We ready. I'm so excited. You know, they asked me how it feels to be the underdog. You know, and I said, I've been an underdog all my life. I'm comfortable. Being from Omaha, nobody expected me to be where I am right now. You know, so I'm comfortable. I'm in my comfortability place. You know, so we gonna get down and we gonna have some fun and we gonna make history September 13th. And you know, like I said before, I'm gonna make everybody. Taiwan, my cousin Taiwan. What's up, Taiwan? Shout out to Taiwan. That's my cousin, the hood champ. I gotta give him a shout out. You know, that's my big cuz. But yeah, like I said, you know, I'm gonna make all those doubters at the end of the day, at the end of the fight, they all gonna cry when they get home. You know, and I meant that. I meant that. You know, everybody's talking about the size and, you know, me being a smaller fighter. But if you look on the stage, I've been sparring these big dudes my whole career. Like, how I'm gonna take a punch? They punch me every time we spar. So, you know, it's okay. You know, once we get in the ring and they see something different, like each and every time, it's gonna be another excuse why, the reason why Terrence won and this and that and this. But I can assure you, I'm gonna be victorious. And after that, we're gonna have another parade. Let's celebrate, baby.
Make some noise. Team Crawford, please welcome Bernie the Boxer.
Bernie the Boxer. Listen, I kind of at a loss for words, but I got it. I'm gonna say it just like this. I'm gonna piggyback off what the mayor said, or the chief said. He named all them names.
and y'all really don't know them. They was greats from the city, the north side, but where you see them at? Where you see them? You don't see them, you don't know them, you couldn't even tell nothing. Where they at? You got a real champ with Bud Crawford. He the people's champ. You can see he holds the city on his back everywhere he go. Don't nobody do it like Bud Crawford. Don't nobody represent the city like Omaha. So it's a lot of celebrities, a lot of people that made it. It's a lot of people that went up. But where they come back? No.
Talk that talk.
They don't come back. The champ stay right here with him. You can catch him at Walmart. You can catch him at your gas station. You hear me? He approachable. So when we talking about Omaha, we talking about Bud Crawford. You talking about a people's champion. You talking about Bud Crawford. Yes, sir. Give him a round of applause. People's champ.
Make some noise for Bernie the Boxer. And let's hear it one more time for Bud Crawford, everyone. Okay, before we close out today, there are two very special people who are celebrating birthdays tomorrow, and they did not know that we were going to do this, but Terrence's son Tyrese and Coach Red both have birthdays tomorrow. Let's give them a round of applause. And now, join me in singing happy birthday. Here we go. One. Wait.
Where Tyrese? Tyrese! I'm gonna beat you up, Tyrese.
Tyrese, where you at?
Where Tyrese?
Come on.
Tyrese!
Let's give him a round of applause as he makes his way up to the stage.
We introduced everybody else on the team, but we forgot one. Our team doctor, Dr. Conroy, is he in the building? Is he here? Dr. Conroy, is he here? Yeah, Dr. Conroy. Give it up for Dr. Conroy right there. Hey, that man, he takes care of us in and out of the ring. You know, we call him at 3 a.m. and he gonna jump up. What you need? What you need? Hey, he takes the stitches, everything.
Now it's time to sing happy birthday. Everybody join in with me. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Willie Tyrese. Happy birthday to you.
Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you so much for coming out, everyone. Let's hear it one more time for Terrence, Bud Crawford, and Team Crawford. You cannot miss this fight September 13th, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. This is the first time a fight has ever been held at Allegiant Stadium, but if you can't make it to Vegas, do not worry. You can watch the fight live on Netflix. It's not pay-per-view. Live on Netflix, free to all subscribers, so let's make sure we